But you can't do that!
We're at capacity, my sir. The sickle hasn't paid a penny to us in the weeks, and unfortunately it is them who keep us alive.
Forces led by people who would sell their own mothers if it would mean making a profit. Just look where we stand. Two of the mightiest trading guilds on the brink of tearing one another apart. Dal'Loran. You don't know the ugly parts of his past. The ones he didn't tell you about.
50-50. Yeah, that sounds fair. That'd be nice. I wouldn't mind some company.
In the old tablets you found in old Dal'Galar, there's talk of black embers, which are supposed to be some kind of energy supply for the machine. The Pyreans were talking about the black pearls. Old jewels, sometimes known as blackstones, and every self-important noble literally fought to get one in his possession. They changed owners for decades. The whole thing only stopped when the owners took note of an undesirable side effect, if you like. All of them eventually showed similar symptoms of delusion, like those possessed by the Red Migrant stone.
Burn! You're all going to burn!
Those who owned the pearl tried to get rid of it, or lock it up somewhere safe. And eventually they fell into oblivion.
I studied the history of the pearls as a young arcanist, and I think that my notes might give you some hints as to where you should start looking. Give me until tomorrow. By then I will have prepared the relevant excerpts.
Is it true what Mendelus said? That it was all my fault?
Welcome to the Circle of the Unknowing.
I suppose it's time to tie up the loose ends now. Then, come to the guild house as soon as you can. Protector, good to see you. It will. We might even be able to help somewhere else. This country certainly needs it. I assume he was talking about some of the decisions I've come to make in my time as Guildmaster. You know, I have made mistakes, as all souls do. And many of the things I've had to do to keep the sickle alive might seem cruel or uncompassionate when viewed from the outside. But no matter what, I have always respected the righteous path. Those who showed diligence and faith were rewarded. Those who didn't ended up on the road. That's just life. And only a fool would think he could save everybody. Probably, yes. But not anytime soon. One more thing. This amulet here. It was meant for Rodas. He did excellent work in past moons and would have soon been promoted. But now, you know. I think this will be better off in your hands than locked away forever in the Sickle's treasury. Anyway, I have things to do now. May your path always be even.
My dame, I have a letter for you. Now excuse me, I have another delivery. Walk blessed.
Hello. Ah, yes, here. There they are. I've marked the most relevant parts so you don't have to read the entire book. Just see if they tell you anything that could give you a clue as to where you should start searching. I will be waiting at the beacon. Well, finding out about the Blackstones was definitely a great step forwards, but still, we're left with a myriad of questions. Sometimes I feel pathetic, to be honest. Like a child, asked to understand the functioning of a Starling airship.
my dam.
Ralata Sera, sister. Pity. He was a good man.
$50,000 pennies? That's immense.
You're telling me. Think what you will about Dal'Loran, but he's a man of his word.
Help.
Truly.
Yeah, but where did he get that much money from? I thought that ever since the war began, the Sickle was close to bankruptcy.
It was, yes. But apparently, that has something to do with those Calians. The Blue Islands Coalition. Anyway, let's just be happy. What matters now is that we don't have to close down.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Well, then you should go see Sister Salvira. She has to be around here somewhere.
Oh, really? And what could someone working for the Order bring down to a place like this and risk spoiling his fine garments? Take a look around and you'll see the problem. What do you want? Just spit it out. Black stone. No idea what you're talking about. Now, is there something else? If not, leave. Time is sparse these days. Oh yes, I am. For example, there's a woman in the room down the hallway who's dying, and who hasn't had a breadcrumb to eat for the past few weeks. Now, you can waggle your tongue all day long, but it doesn't change the fact that I don't know anything about some stone. Shove off! Listen to me. This is my 50th year in the League, and if I don't know anything about a black stone, then no one does. Now, let us be.
thank the sun. There you are. I've been looking for you. I followed you. It's about your mission. I know that the Grandmaster ordered you to find the Black Stones, and I believe I know where to find the one you were looking for down here. Far away from here, and I can show you where. The only thing I ask of you is that no one must know about my part in this. Promise me that, and I'll tell you what I know. Thanks. Believe me, I don't like this any more than you do. Come, follow me. I remember coming here as a child. The apothecary gave me something to eat before setting me on the streets again. All that, it seems so distant now. It's easy to forget about the other side of the coin once you haven't seen it for a while. Alright, this is better. Have you ever heard the name Dal'Galar? Healer of the poor. Yes, that's what some people called him. It doesn't do him justice, though. Dal'Galar helped everyone regardless of his wealth. The only difference was that he had the rich people pay for their treatment. Do you also remember why he left Ark? Yes. For him, the end justified the means. For example, it is said that he once healed a crippled soldier by replacing his lost leg. The League considered such practices pathless, but Dal'Galar refused to give in, and that is how they came to blows. Finally, Dal'Galar left Ark and moved into a remote old castle in the Frostcliff Mountains. True, but people fear what they don't know. It has always been like that. I guess you know the rest of the story. He became more and more reclusive until one day he locked the gates and was never heard from again. The apothecaries say that it was his eccentricity which was to blame, but I think there is more to it than that. I know it did. I recently read the notes of one of the few apprentices he permitted to come with him. And this is where it gets interesting. Dal'Galar researched something he only referred to as the Angel. No one but him was allowed to take part in its creation, and he hired dozens of mercenaries to get him the resources he needed for his experiments. Books, relics, rare herbs, things like that. And one of those relics was a small dark stone, shining like the skin of an eel. Yes. What do you think, Saira? That does sound like a lead, doesn't it? I was waiting for that question. Alright then, I might as well come clean. I am interested in all this because there is a rumor as to what the Angel was supposed to be. Talisman, one that allows its bearer to heal any disease in the world, even flesh maggots, the yellow fever, or the Black Death. All of them. And I want to find this angel, Saira. Isn't it obvious? Because I want to be healed. Yes, if there's even just a sliver of a chance that this device, whatever it is, can help me, I have to take it. And that is also why the Order must not know about any of this. They would confiscate the artifact before I could use it for myself. And what am I supposed to tell them if they ask me why I need it? I can't allow anyone to learn the truth about me, not until I've dealt with it. Now enough about my motivations, Saira. Let us plan how we are going to proceed. Yes, I found us a map that should point the way from the Frostcliff Tavern. Go prepare yourself. I will meet you there. And thank you for helping me. I know I might not show it that much, but I appreciate your, friendship. I really do.
Yes? Where do you need to go?
Oh, just shut up, will you, Folyak? Excuse my friend, Manukeeper. You wouldn't recognize a Vatir if it was drooling in his face. But as he said, we don't know anything about that castle. And if I were you, I would stay away from it anyway. This man, this Dal'Galar, he was crazy.
What makes you say that?
Well, before he, shut himself in, he sent his servants down here a couple of times each moon. And every time they hired dozens of hunters to bring them dead game. Rabbits, deer, and the like.
So, he probably needed them for his experiments.
Aye, my dam, but why so many? I mean, 40 cadavers a week? Must be something wrong with that. Maybe he's an entropist, a bone mage, or something like that. And maybe he wanted to use those corpses to raise an army of undead to take revenge on the League.
Rabbits, Folyak. Rabbits.
The dose makes the poison. Isn't that how you say it, madame?
Yes, that's the saying. I need to go now. Thank you for your help. I take it you listened. I don't think we'll get more than superstitious chatter out of these people. What do you say? Should we head out? As you like. Just tell me once you're ready to leave.
Count, what do you want me to say? He's a monster, just like the Apothecarius said he was. I still remember the day he and his cohorts moved into that forsaken castle. The villagers all cheered as if he were Waterblade incarnate, but I just knew there was something wrong with that man the moment I saw him. Especially when I saw that cart with the burial shrouds. Nothing. At least, not for a so-called healer. But I saw a shape beneath them, like a stiff body, a wax figure. And that man, Dal'Galar, he kept staring at it as if he were hypnotized or something. Anyway, my advice, stay away from that castle.
Yes, can I help you? Dal'Galar. I was still a toddler when he moved here, so no. But I know about his castle, and if I were you, I would stay away from there. Well, you know, I'm up in the village from time to time to look for things. And once I was stupid enough to go near the castle gate. There was something in the courtyard, a creature made of bright blue light, and it moved and it breathed. I got away from there as quick as I could, and I ran back to the tavern. And yes, maybe it was just my imagination, but still. There's something wrong with that castle. That's all I can say.
None of your damn business.
We just got a new delivery of ale. Anyone?
So, learned anything useful? Interesting. And you're right, the guy over there really does look strange. As you wish. Tell me when you're ready to leave.
Daydream. I fell asleep amid the flowers for a couple of hours on a beautiful day. Daydream. I dream of you amid the flowers for a couple of hours. Such a beautiful day. Dreaming that he gave me a baby. She's crawling on the bathroom floor. You're floating around the room and you're naked. Then you fly down the bedroom door. I'm dreaming that you dream.